Hey everybody, it's Greg, and it's another edition of Unbreakable, the podcast. And today is Wednesday, December 27th. These holidays have me all mixed up. Not that I'm not mixed up already, but is it Monday? Is it Tuesday? Is it wherever? What country? It is just really confusing, Ah, but okay, I got it together. Today's hump day. It's Wednesday. It's in between Christmas and New Year's. I'm good. Hey, when do you stop saying Merry Christmas and start saying Happy New Year? I bring this up for a reason. Yesterday I was at the doctor, the urologist. I go once a year for a little checkup there. You know what happens when you get to be my age, 114, you start to have problems. Once in a while with the old plumbing. Anyway, it's okay though. The checkup went fine, and we're coming out of the medical building on the elevator, and there's this nice lady held the door, whatever. And and I'm ready to wish her a Merry Christmas because it's the day after Christmas, right? You figure it's still Christmas. People wish each other Merry Christmas around Christmas. Say Merry Christmas. And she says to me, Happy New Year. And that kind of floored me a little bit. I was like dumbstruck. I was like, what? I, she's right. In a way, Christmas is over. Now you got to look forward to the new year. You start wishing people a happy new year. To me, it seemed a little soon. I thought, okay, technically Christmas is over. Okay, it's the 26th of December. That's fine. But no, it's still around Christmas. It's still a ways to go till New Year. So, I don't know. There's something not right about it. But okay, I said Happy New Year back, and I was fine. It's like the old thing after the New Year, right? How long do you say Happy New Year? Like until the middle of January, maybe? Maybe like the 8th? Maybe like June? No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. But that's another thing too, right? But I'm not worried about it. I'm not losing sleep over it. Okay, so speaking of New Year's, um, hey, today happens to be National Fruitcake Day. Now, it's not my favorite of the year. I'll tell you that. Up until New Year's Eve, no, Christmas Eve. See, I told you I'm all screwed up. Christmas Eve, I did not hear the word fruitcake even once during this holiday season. Not once. And that was okay with me. I was listening to KYW of all things, news radio, and this guy comes on there and he's talking about the benefits of fruitcake, how people should eat more fruitcake. You've got the fruit in there, you've got the nuts, maybe you drizzle a little alcohol, liquor in there, and it's very moist. There's Bud. Hey, Bud, let me get my big head out of the way. Bud, hey, Bud, come over here and say Happy New Year. It's too soon. See, he doesn't want to say it. It's too soon. Merry Christmas, Bud. No, it's too late. It's too late. See, we're sort of in between. It's like being in the twilight zone of the holidays. You don't know what to do. Bud, should we say Merry Christmas or Happy New Year? You're not saying anything at all. Huh? Here's the tip. Okay. So anyway, what was I talking about? Fruitcakes. Yeah. Speaking of fruitcakes, I so this guy on the radio starts talking about how fruitcakes are good for you and you should eat more fruitcake. You know what? I never was a big fruitcake guy. To me, you use a fruitcake. You don't eat a fruitcake. You use it. You use it as a doorstop. So you know, you that's what you do. The times I've had fruitcake, eat fruitcake, it's sort of like it's like a big, like I just ate a cannonball or something. Got this big lump in your stomach. It's very, very hard to digest for me anyway. So I'm not a big fruitcake guy, so to speak. So I just would rather pass on. So today being National Fruitcake Day, and everybody wants a little treat, need treats for my buddy. I think I'll pass on it, fruitcake. Yeah, anybody out there like fruitcake? Do you use it for any other reason other than eating it? I don't know. But maybe things are getting better because, like I said, I didn't hear about fruitcake this year until it was almost Christmas. So maybe it's being phased out. Who knows? If you like fruitcake, that's fine. I'm not against it. Okay, here's our bud. Mean treat. There you go. Good stuff. Good one. Good one, bud. Okay, so that's fruitcake. And speaking of which, the Eagles. Hey, I've been thinking about this game. I'm past the Giants game. Oh, Tommy Meatballs is retired. He's not retiring, but he's benched. So much for that. And that crazy agent he has. Is that guy? I don't know. There's something creepy about it. Uh, that's not right. Tommy Meatballs was supposed to show up at a pizzeria in New York somewhere, and they doubled the charge. He was going to charge $1,000 to show up for a couple hours, sign some autographs, meet some people. That's $5,000. All of a sudden, with all this recent success of Tommy Meatballs, they doubled their fee to $2,000. And the pizzeria said, "We didn't know that. $1,000 we're just about getting by, but 2,000, that's a little too steep for us." Well, Tommy Meatballs and his agent kind of got bad publicity from it. So Tommy Meatballs went over to the pizzeria for free, and he did things. So there you go. So I don't know. Now he's benched. So much for your 15 minutes of fame, right? Anyway, so these Eagles, now we got a long time. You know what? Oh my God, Sunday, 1 o'clock game. Finally, thank the Lord. It seems like it's been forever since the Eagles had a Sunday, 1 o'clock home football, right? I love the 1 o'clock games, especially going to the games because you go to the game, you leave, it's still daylight outside. You go home and you watch the second game of the double A. You wait Sunday to your day's complete. So, it seems like the Eagles have been playing on Monday, Thursday, Sunday night, late Sunday afternoon. They've been all over the freaking place. So, to have a Sunday 1 o'clock game, oh, you want another one, eh? Sunday 1 o'clock game is nice. Playing Arizona, stinky Arizona. Yeah, Arizona should be easy to beat, right? I mean, they've only won what 2-3 games this year or something. Jonathan Gannon, return of Jonathan Gannon, return of Godzilla, coming back, and he's going to get beat. And Jonathan Gannon's coming back. Eagles really need the game in fact, if they win Sunday and the Cowboys lose Saturday night to the Lions, which is a possibility, even though the Cowboys are playing at home, it's a possibility. Eagles clinch the division. They win the NFC East back-to-back years for the first time since 2004. And they have a home playoff game, at least one. So the Eagles really need this game, and you would think they would win it. And I think they will, but I've been thinking about this game a lot. And I have some rather surprising, hopefully interesting thoughts to share with you later in the week when we talk more about the game. So, I don't think it's going to be so easy as people think it would be. But we'll talk about that later. There you go. Now here's something, Claude. Oh, did you get it? Okay. Ollie was telling me the other day she saw Nick Sirianni. I think he's doing his press conference with him. he's always wearing a new Eagles sweatshirt. And sometimes he wears the Phillies or Sixers blood. Likes to wear the one I'm wearing here too, military, but but he was wearing one the other day that had this big E on it, a big E, just not the bird, not the head of the bird, just a big E. And we were thinking about it. We're not the sharpest tools in the shed, but we're thinking about it. And we're like, what the hell does that E mean? What is it? What, extraordinary? Excellent? What does the E mean? Well, Holly thought it meant evils, which is a possibility. It's I grant that. It's a possibility. It doesn't take a brain surgeon to figure that out. I think the E means eggs. I mean, here you go, but one more. It's Christmas. Or New Year's, whatever. Why can't it mean eggs? Hey, maybe the man loves eggs. Who knows? That got me to think, what if they put a professional football team in some middle of the mid-America heartland, right? Iowa, that's it. They already have a team in Kansas City, Kansas, Missouri, whatever. Iowa. What if they put a professional football team? They've got college, professional football team in Iowa, right? Right in the heartland. Naturally, what would be the nickname of the team? The Eggs. The Iowa Eggs. And then you could have Iowa Eggs quarterback scrambles for a touchdown. Or eggs get poached in Philadelphia. Eggs are fried in Baltimore. Eggs cracked in Minnesota. All kinds of things. And the mascot could be a big chicken, right? Egg, chicken, or the egg. Which one came first? I think it makes a lot of sense. The Iowa Eggs. I hope that dopey NFL commission is watching this podcast and says, yeah, you know what? Rather than put a new franchise somewhere else, like in Seattle, where not everybody have a team in Seattle. What the hell am I talking? Portland needs a team. Vancouver. What a beautiful city out there, huh? I hope somebody's watching me on Vancouver. I hope somebody's watching me in Philadelphia. What the hell am I saying? Jeez. Instead of putting another NFL franchise, maybe in Europe or Mexico, put it in Iowa and call the team the Eggs. Watch how it takes off. All right, so you know what? Last night, Holly and I watched the classic Christmas movie. Because to us, Christmas isn't over yet. It's still Christmas, but I don't want to get into that again. National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. Have you ever seen it? I think everybody has at least once. There's no in between this movie. You either love the movie and consider it a classic, or you hate it. You watch it one time, you consider it really lowbrow and silly, and you said, never again. I'm not watching that shit again. No. I watched it last night, really for the first time all the way through. Here I am, 67 years old, and I never really watched that movie. It came out in the 80s. I've seen bits and pieces of it over the years. So what did I think? A lot of it was good. A lot of it was funny. See, here's the thing. I'm not the biggest Chevy Chase fan in the world. I really liked Chevy Chase when he was on Saturday Night Live. In fact, I was one of the people who thought when Chevy Chase left after one season of Saturday Night Live, I thought SNL was going to go downhill and get canceled. That's how much I liked him. That's how much I thought he was a big part of the show that first season. And he was. He did the news updates. He did great impersonations of Gerald Ford at the time, falling down all the time. Um, he was just really good. Um, but I was wrong. Actually, Saturday Night Live got better after Chevy Chase left because Bill Murray came in. And then the world started discovering Bill Murray and how crazy and funny he is. And Bill Murray, I think, made the show better because he played a lot of different characters on the show. And he was funny. So anyway, so I went into watching Vacation sort of like, Chevy Chase, and I'll take them or leave them, right? So I watched it, and I liked it. It's very episodic. It starts out getting the Christmas tree, and then it goes to put the Christmas lights up. Everything. See, I think why it's popular is not only is it a little goofy, but people can relate to it because we do the same thing every year. We go for the tree, we put the lights up, we go shopping, right? I don't think a lot of us meet this like a busty sales girl and kind of hit on her. We don't do that, but it's we do a lot of things. We have the relatives over, yeah, right, crazy relatives. You can't wait till they go home. Yeah, yeah. I'll tell you what made the movie, though. Of course, Cousin Eddie, played by Randy Quaid. That's did the role before he went nuts. And I think he moved out of the country. I think he's living in Canada or something. I don't know. But anyway, Randy Quaid was good playing Cousin Eddie. And you know who else I liked? I liked the little old lady who was supposed to say grace at the table, and instead she started reciting the Pledge of Allegiance. She was pretty cool. And Snot's the dog. Snot's the dog, right, bud? Snot's the dog. So you know what? A lot of people say classic. I would say it's classic. But I think it's fun. It was fun. It was fun. It's sort of the diversion to watch during the holiday season, right? Out of 5 stars, I'd probably give it like maybe 2.5. I guess that's not great, but some of the bits were funny. And I think the movie is a little dated, maybe. But anyway, it's supposed to be a good time, and I had fun watching. You know, um, but it's like I didn't like laugh. I didn't laugh out loud. I sort of like, yeah, that was cute. That was cute. Unlike Bad Santa, where I just laugh. All right, so Christmas Vacation uh was okay. It was all right. So I think now, isn't it interesting now how New Year's is sort of a letdown to me. I don't know how you guys feel about it. After Thanksgiving, which we love, so there's no presents. It's just family gets together, you know, and football, feasting, family. Uh, then you've got Christmas, and New Year's is sort of a anticlimax to me. It's sort of a downer. I mean, New Year's Eve is cool, I guess, and then New Year's Day is sort of like, ugh, you know, back to reality. The holidays are over, right? So, but there's not really a good, bye, bud, not really a good New Year's. Oh, hi, let's see, sit down. Okay, bud. It's not really a good New Year's movie. Uh, Not really. There's some movies about New Year's Eve, songs about New Year's Eve. Of course, Old Lang Syne is going to be a tradition. Uh, and we'll talk more about New Year's and New Year's Eve later in the week as we actually get closer to the event, right? But it got me to thinking, uh, there's not really a big deal Yeah, I don't know. So, all right, then. Well, I guess that's about it. We're still waiting for the Phillies to make some news here. I mean, Dave Dombrowski, get off the shtick and do something, okay? I see the Dodgers, they do something again. They're looking at an outfielder. And now that the holidays are almost over, we're going to see some action going on here with the free agents and with the trades. It's sort of been a little disappointing. I thought there was going to be more trades and more signings before this, you know? It seemed like when Otani and the Yamamoto signed with the Dodgers, I don't know. That's been about it, you know, as far as the big signings. The Dodgers are signing everybody, you know? But if you want to be signed by the Dodgers, we can both go as a package deal, huh? They have to take us together. It's not. Anyway, Sixers play tonight. Joel Embiid is still out. What the hell? Either he really hurt his ankle pretty bad, or he wants to spend more time home with the kids. Either one, he's not playing in Orlando tonight. Let's see if he plays in Houston Friday. Yeah. So Flyers are playing well, and hopefully they will keep it up. And like I said, we'll talk more about the Eagles later on in the week. It'll be a very interesting game. I think it's going to be a more interesting game than people are giving credit to this Arizona game. I would not take this game lightly. That's all I have to say to you guys. You know, don't take the game lightly. I'll talk about it more later, but trust me on this. It's not. It's you'll see at the end of the week. I'll explain. Hang with me, and I'll explain. Okay. All right, everybody. Have a great hump day. Doing whatever you're doing. Maybe you're taking stuff back to the mall. That's have fun. And Katie, where are you? You know, she's not showing up, and I get my best viewership when Katie is guest stars. She says she's being a prima donna. You know, what a diva. Better not say that, because she understands everything, and she'll come in here and she'll rip my face. She's so cute, though. I do. And hey, before I leave, I showed you one of my Christmas presents, right? Yesterday, a pair of pajamas with the dogs' faces on them, both Katie and Bud, all over the pajamas. Their faces are looking at me. Bud's teeth are out. That's when he had teeth. And Katie with the big, wide brown, chocolate brown eyes. Guess what? I was going to wear them last night. But when I was ready to put them on, I discovered there's no fly in the damn pajamas. What the hell? You know, if you get to be old like me, you get up at least once a night and you got to pee. That's the way it is. That's reality, right? How am I going to do that when there's no fly in it? So anyway, I had to think of fly that I want to get. And now I think they're good. But I had to tell you that it's just, you know, I'm actually looking forward to wearing these pajamas because they got the dogs all over them there. You know, if I miss the dogs, Bud's not in with me, or Katie said, I can just look down and I'm like, oh, there they are looking at. All right, I guess it's time for me to go take a nap. All right, everybody have a great day, huh? Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. And Bud already left. He's like, get me out of here. I'll see you tomorrow, everybody. Thanks for tuning in to Unbreakable Podcast. Bye till tomorrow. Bye. Happy New Year. Merry Christmas. Whatever.